Earlier in the week, I put out a video where I had asked two groups of men, one group of Irish men and one group of American men in WhatsApp, which is a very scientific way of doing it. So today I decided that everybody I didn't cover in the last video that made everyone hate me, I'd cover today. Two groups of women, Irish and American, what they thought about Irish men and American men. Oh, you guys are gonna come for me, but they're not my opinions. So I'm going to tell you what the women said. Before I get into the video, do be sure to subscribe, otherwise you're going to be inundated with unsolicited advice. Isn't it annoying? I hate unsolicited advice. You're going to get it if you don't subscribe, so subscribe. If I wanted your advice, I would ask for it. Also, if you could check out my social media, I'd really appreciate it. You'll get more content if you do. Coming in at number 10, the women felt that American men do more formal dates, whilst Irish men are way more casual about the whole thing. To quote the Irish women, Irish lads just throw their head in the club.
Typical nightclub malarkey.
From what I've seen, that's definitely true. American men do tend to just come out and ask you to go on a date with them. Irish men seem to want to sample the goods before they ever take you out for a drink. And then you'll probably be going Dutch with them anyway. This is what I'd say is true of Americans overall. They're just a little bit more formal about the whole thing. So that one I kind of agree with. Coming in at number 9, Irish men have a quicker wit than American men. The American women group were especially vocal about this. They felt overall that Irish men are more charming. I don't know, I'm definitely a sucker for the accent, and while a lot of Americans say they don't have an accent, to me, you do have an accent. I'd put this more down to a cultural rhythm. You just have to get in rhythm with one another, and they are not the same pace.
Rhythm.
I've definitely found myself altering how I approach saying things when talking to Americans over Irish people, but that's not to say one is faster or slower than the other, it's just different. Also, when you're talking to an Irish person, you're obviously going to have inside jokes and references with another Irish person that you're not going to have with an American. The fact, however, that the American women thought that Irish men were quicker-witted was interesting to me. I gotta wonder, is there an element with the American women that they're kind of falling for the spin Irish men put on things? It's no secret that the Irish can tell a story and twist a tale. We're very good at it, and I wonder, is this a element in what the American women think about their humour? But I don't know, let me know below in comments what you think. Coming in at number 8, it seems that Irish men are way more obsessed with their moms than American men. A lot of the Irish women didn't really know how American men felt about their moms.
I love my mother.
But they all did know how Irish men feel about their moms, and I can attest Irish men are a little bit obsessed with their moms as a general rule. Every individual Irish man you meet will tell you he's not like that, he's not a mommy's boy, but I have yet to meet one who isn't. One of the American women said she was absolutely floored when she realised the extent to which Irish men are into their moms. Everything she cooked was compared to how his mum did it, everything she did in the house was compared to how his mum did it, and I wouldn't say most of them are like that, but it's just this thing that tips over in the back of their head. Now, a lot of the Irish women didn't know how American men are about their moms, but the American women said that while they are very into their moms, most of them aren't like scarily into their moms.
My mom is my business partner.
So again, attesting to the fact this isn't a scientific study, just opinions of various people. But it leads me on to my next point. Overall, both groups of women felt that American men are more capable of looking after themselves. So apparently with Irish men, you have to be much more careful about telling them what to do. Even though they might never have done laundry before, you can't just tell them how to do laundry. You have to find a more delicate way of telling them how to do laundry. American men frequently move miles across the country from their family and they seem to get on okay. I'm gonna no comment this one, but yeah, that's what they said. It's completely true.
It seems that not for the first time, somewhere along the way, she's lost a point. All the American women and all the Irish women agreed that American men take better care of their appearance than Irish men. Discuss among yourselves.
The next one is kind of a double-edged sword. They both agreed that American men are more direct about telling you exactly what they want, which is a good thing and a bad thing. We saw this one come up in the list about women as well. It seems American men are more willing to put out there that they want a serious relationship or a casual relationship. However, they were deemed not as easygoing as Irish men. And they're prepared to tell women what they don't like even when not asked. I think your hair looks pretty when you wear it up. I didn't ask. Well, nonetheless, I think your hair looks pretty up, not down. Right. Whereas I would say Irish men, they wouldn't even notice if you cut your hair off. But generally, I would say, yeah, Irish men are pretty forgiving about what you look like. Whether you turn up in a dress or in tracksuit bottoms, they're just like, cool. The next one that came up from both sides was that American men are overtly opinionated. On the flip side, Irish men apparently keep their opinions to themselves unless they're around a group of people they know will agree with them. The girls said that it seems American men enjoy debate whilst Irish men see it more as a point of confrontation and they prefer to just be among people who agree with them. Having never been in a relationship with an American man, it makes me wonder, are you guys more argumentative in relationships or what? Let me know below in comments if that's one you agree with. I'm interested to hear your opinion. This next one did make me laugh. They said that American men are obsessed with eating while Irish men are obsessed with drinking. I mean, what more needs to be said, really? I think we can all agree that to be true. There is so much food available in America.
Deep fried and antelope fat, I love it.
You guys are always telling me about food, but maybe that's because I'm also obsessed with food. But yes, I've definitely found American social situations seem to revolve around food and eating, whereas Irish social situations, the central thing is usually drinking.
Glug, 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 glug.
I wonder, when you go on a date in America, do you guys usually go for a drink or do you go for a meal? I would find going for a meal on a first date really odd. I'd be really self-conscious about like what I'm eating. I'll have a salad, please. But I really want a burger and fries. You definitely wouldn't get spaghetti on a date because that's messy. For Irish people, the default is always to go for a drink on a first date. And this became a little problematic when I went off drink for like a year. Because we'd go into a bar and I'd order a Diet Coke and they'd immediately be thinking, oh, she's a dry shite. But you know, whatever.
Me again. Can we all agree that she may as well have just not made this video? Coming in at number 2, the Irish women said that American men are more ambitious than Irish men. The American women disagreed with them. Discuss.
And finally, number 1. Ooh, this one's going to spark a lot of trouble in the comments. Both groups agreed that American men are more old-fashioned than Irish men. They cited a couple of examples to do with the courtship ritual. Paying the bill on a date came up. I gotta say, American women definitely prefer that a man pays on the first date, whereas the Irish women kind of had more a feeling that if they let the guy pay on the first date, they'd feel like they owed him something.
I don't owe you anything.
But I can actually see where this whole American men are old-fashioned thing comes from. In a lot of ways, even though Ireland is a very small country, we're very modernized and it was easy to do so. Because we're so small, you can modernize fast. Whereas in a huge place like America, you're going to have some people who are more old-fashioned and have old-fashioned things and values around them, and it's a lot harder to modernize. And to be honest, there's something a little bit charming about old-fashioned values in a lot of ways, so I can't say that it's a bad thing that American men are old-fashioned, but let me know below in comments. It's all about what you guys think, because I'm curious to know your thoughts. Today I want to thank a couple of patrons. Eric would like to shout out Wee Scottish Lass. My old pal Wee Scottish Lass had to cut her hair recently because of lockdown, and Eric felt that she could do with a nice shout out, so hi Sammy, hope lockdown's going well for you, and thank you Eric. Jason Moir would like to shout out DJ, whose birthday is coming up really soon. Happy birthday DJ, and thank you Jason. I hope you have an amazing day. And finally, Kevin Swiger, who would like to shout out all the EMTs, police and firemen risking their lives every day to save others. Thank you so much, Kevin. If you'd like to join the Patreon community, it's a lot of fun. It'll help you pass the time and you get extra videos on there. So give it a boo. Goo. What? I don't know. Feel free to engage with one another in the comments and I'll see you on the other side. Bye. Whoa, you were right down, straight down. So I'm gonna tell you what the women's coming in at number 9. I didn't ask for your advice. Also, I did my nails today because it's lockdown. They're just for me. Appreciate them. I've definitely found myself. Somebody got his hair cut again, so he's not a little German-fetted bunny. Yeah. Obviously, when you're talking to an Irish people always go for a drink. And I remember I was doing Irish people do you like being on camera? No.